Good morning, school. Welcome to week six's online assembly. Let's begin with our school karakia, followed by the national anthem. E te ariki, manakatia mate, mea mate whānau, mo tēnei rā. I promise that today I'll do my best, encourage others, and never give up. I promise that I'll never give up on myself, my learning, and on life. I promise this with all my heart. Amen. Our school bubbles and home learning students have been up to some awesome work. Let's see what they have shared.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a
Group of animals were searching for water.
I'm tired looking for water.
Yeah,
Sit down.
Yeah, I'm tired too. I'm a flamingo.
I'd rather eat fresh grass.
Yeah. People came to help them get some water. Who's that? Oh, are you guys searching for water?
Yes. Are you from the zoo?
Yeah.
Oh, can you help?
There's some fresh water over here.
Okay. Oh, but there's alligators there. I don't
No,
want to
this is
die.
a pet zoo. While walking, the person got sick. The animals were helping him
How did you just?
until he felt better.
How did you just came for a party?
Yeah, I got sick. Have you seen the nearest doctor?
The nearest doctor,
he's right behind
he's like 10 minutes away from me.
Okay, let me go. Hey, can you help me? I'm sick. Okay, let me go get the medicine. Here you go. Thank you.
Let me go eat some fresh grass.
Let me get some fish.
But there's
no.
watch out for the fridge.
I did it quickly.
These grass are so tasty. I don't know why.
Glasses or grass?
And all lived happily ever after. The end.
gonna drown him out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets eats my skin. But fire away, this today. I won't let this shit sink in. We are bursting through the barricades, reaching for the sun.
Kia ora tamariki mā, kia ora kai mahi mā. Just again, makes your heart sing when you see all of that learning, all the kids' work. And I really like the affirmations written out on the concrete and on the kids' artwork. So well done, everybody who have contributed to today's sharing. And I think we might have some more coming up. So just a few of the messages from me about end of year reports. So if you can pass this on to your parents, your whānau. For those of you who haven't been able to share work with your teacher pretty much since lockdown, we're just going to use your mid-year report. So your mid-year report, because you haven't been able to share any work since then, that's what you will use as your end of year report. If you've been able to send some work, but not very often, then the teachers might be able to use that, so you might get something added. And those of you who, whether you're at home or at school, have been able to, send work to your teacher on a weekly basis, then you will have a full report. So you're, really, it's kind of in your court, because you can choose which maths learning, reading, writing, technology, social science, health and PE, what you want on your report, and then your teacher will just have to decide whether they agree or not. So it's really to show your parents the progress that you've made since July, and that's obviously not so easy when we've been in those lockdowns. So do not panic about end of year reports. They're a nice to have, not a must have, and the teachers will work hard to to make sure those of you who have been sharing your learning regularly that do get your end of year report. COVID testing. So you might have seen the pānui on Friday about a local childcare centre. Well, the whānau who had the link there, they've all come back testing negative, so that's really great news. And all the staff, there was a lot of staff actually who turned up at the caravan on Thursday at our school, had a test, and so far everybody has returned negative tests as well. So that's just really a way to help support our school to try and make sure, COVID might come to our school, and we've got, a system in place if that does happen, but really working hard to try and make sure it doesn't come. Keep distancing, keep those of you who do wear the masks, remember to keep it above your nose. Wash your hands before you touch it. Wash your hands after you touch it. All of those things will really help you. Now, we've got a few hands up, but I'm not totally sure whether these kids do want me to ask them. Marshall, did you have a question?
No, not.
Okay, well, pop your virtual hand down, and yeah, just keep your microphone off. Who was the other one? Okay, if you do have a question, I don't mind if you put your virtual hand up, and then we will come back to you. Okay, what's the next one? Believe it or not. So part of our curriculum is critical thinking. And actually, it's not always that easy to teach critical thinking, and it's not something you just get in a lesson. It's a long-term strategy, and I know sometimes I fall for things that I kind of think, and probably Mr. Arnich is the biggest trickster in our family. He might tell me something and I believe him, and then later go, he was tricking me. That does happen in our whānau quite a bit. But it is hard, COVID or no COVID, to actually know whether what you're hearing or reading is actually true. So that's one of the things that your teachers will keep working with you, and hopefully your whānau too, has been that critical thinking. And if you look at that cartoon, you've got somebody looking through the wall saying it's raining, believing the other person's lied to them because that's what they can see. They think it is rain. Whereas the person on the ladder looking over the wall kind of knows it's not raining on the other side of the wall. It's a broken water pipe. So it does depend on what perspective, where you're standing, and what information you have as to whether something you believe it's true or not. So yeah, in our family, our nieces probably are very critical thinkers every time Mr. Arnich says something, because they know to double guess, is he telling the truth or not? But yes, they've learned he is a bit of a trickster, but just generally in life, just think twice before you believe something, or check the sources. And lastly, what sometimes makes it really hard to know whether something is true or not is something can look really true. And so here's one from, I couldn't really find some good kid examples. There were quite a lot there, but one example was in, I don't know how long ago, but people used to think if you had lice on your body, you know, those tiny little creatures that suck your blood, they thought it was because you were healthy. And the reason why they thought it was because you were healthy is because sick people really didn't have, or not many sick people had lice. So they thought, okay, no lice on sick people, lice on healthy people, lice must make you healthy. Later on, they worked out that actually lice don't like hot bodies, very hot bodies. And when you are sick, you tend to have or sometimes have a fever, so you're hot. So the lice leave you alone. So it's interesting, isn't it, that you can kind of have a belief when actually there's other information behind that, you know, that actually is more of the truth. And an example where the correlation is likely to be a causation is that example about ice creams. Shops sell more ice creams in summer because the weather is hotter. And that is a true causation. It might not always be true, but generally speaking, yes, we can eat ice cream in winter. There's nothing to stop us. But usually the sales of ice cream go up because the weather is hot. So there's a cause and effect there. So again, keep those critical brains working, thinking about the information you're seeing and making the best judgment you can based on that information. Can't wait to see the next lot of learning. Oh, actually, I did have one more pānui just to the kids at school. Remember, when you come in through that front gate, you must go straight to class. No playing on the playgrounds, just walking straight to class, please. Thank you. Kia pai tō rā, kia pai tō wiki. Catch you later. Ka kite.
Can Miss Henry share our fitness challenge for this week?
So welcome back to week 6. So obviously we start off with our Marvelous Monday. We've got our burpees for 1 minute, our star jumps, it's hard to read, followed by our other exercises, these you can see. Heading off into Tuesday. Trendy Tuesday. So if you don't know what trendy means, that means that you wear your best training gears. And you can work with a partner, so flip a coin workout. If you come up with the heads, you got burpees, crunchies, squats, plank knee tucks, in and out jump squats, Russian twists, skater lunges. If you always end up with tails, you got mountain climbers, toe touches, lunges, forearm planks, scissor jumps, leg lifts, and calf raises. For Wednesday, I really love this one. So this is where you get to spell your name and get moving. So obviously you can see there, we've got A to Z. Hopefully you still remember how to spell your own name. And if you are a lot fitter, then you can spell your first name and your last name. Heading off into Thursday, so you've got your roll for fitness. So this is your trying Thursday. So usually during the week, make sure you're keeping yourself active as we go forth. So make sure you've got 2 dice. And as you can see there, when you roll those numbers with a partner, those will be the exercises that you will be doing for your fitness. So moving on to heading towards the end of the week, Friendly Friday. Choose a song to dance to, make a video, and you can post it on Seesaw or post it up, or you can send me a copy. And then obviously we hit the weekend, and I was just thinking for a Saturday, so it's something I've started with my own siblings and my nieces. Every Saturday early morning we do different walks. So we've done piha, we've done kite kite falls, and we go out of our own local bubble to make sure that we're keeping each other in check. So Saturday will be a great day for your whole family to go for a walk outside of your bubble, because sometimes you do get sick of seeing the same scenery. So to challenge yourself, hit some steps, just challenge yourself. But other than that, have a great weekend.
Have a great week, everyone. Let's end this assembly with a video about being thankful.
Everybody gets a heart, everybody gets a soul, everybody gets a mind to let them know that we can be smart, and we can be kind, and we can be living by giving and loving all the time. So on the days when it's feeling tough, and it seems like you don't have enough, well, let's be thankful for our friends and family, and grateful for the air that we breathe, and appreciate everything that we have today. Let's be generous to anyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate, 'cause ever since the day you were born, yeah, we've got a lot to be thankful for. Yeah, we've got a lot to be thankful for. Everybody gets the land, and everybody gets a seed. So everybody lend a hand to those in need. 'Cause we can be nice,
We can be nice.
we can all share, and we can keep growing together. It's better when everyone cares. So on the days when it's feeling tough, and it seems like you don't have enough, well, let's be thankful for our friends and family, and grateful for the air that we breathe, and appreciate everything that we have today. Let's be generous to anyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate, 'cause ever since the day you were born, yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for. Yeah, we've got a lot to be thankful for. So What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family. I am thankful for my neighbors. I'm thankful for my dog. I'm thankful for the food I have to eat. I'm thankful for my heart. I am thankful for my grandma and grandpa. I'm thankful for my teacher. I am thankful for my house. We're thankful for the earth.
So on the days when it's feeling tough and it seems like you don't have enough, well, let's be thankful for our friends and family and grateful for the air that we breathe and appreciate everything that we have today. Let's be generous to anyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate, 'cause ever since the day you were born, yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for.
Thankful.
Yeah, you got a lot to be thankful for.
Grateful.
We've got a lot to be thankful for.
Appreciate.
Yeah, we've got a lot to be thankful for. Alright, we've got a lot to be thankful for.
Cool, we do have a lot to be thankful for, and thank you, Mrs. A, for driving our assembly this morning. Thank you, for Shekinah, for leading it, via Melissa for all that background work. All those who contributed, great to see Talis and Tim and Kadre, I think I saw. Heaps of kids sharing their learning. Send it to Mrs. A for next week, and let's have another fabulous assembly next week. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Ka kite koutou. Ashkana.
Shout out.
No, it's good.